No, Lord.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Ah.
Okay.
Jam. Ouch. Phew. Try that.
Hello.
Ouch!
Yes, servos do odd things in The Sims. That's what they do. They change their hats and they do weird things.
Da ist der wild Lola de Van.
Okay. I had to edit. I had to kind of modify the audio track for the Twitch VOD because last time I streamed Mr. Death, which was the 11th hour, the sequel to the Seventh Guest, Mr. Death. The video game's got licensed music in it. It caused the VOD to be muted, so I had to find a way to separate the Twitch VOD audio so it'll be a silent VOD where it won't get muted because it won't contain audio in the VOD that causes a VOD to get muted in parts of it. It's fine if it's in parts, but a whole muted VOD is very rare.
Hanny, ule bladete latitude. Eble to the bala bala to the bone, the bala bala to the bone. Eble.
There was a tool called the Sims File Cop that would allow the game files to be checked for any invalid or rogue files that could hurt the Sims 1 at the time, called the Sims File Cop. That was a tool that Maxis released in the early 2000s for Sims 1 a decade ago. Oh, the dishwasher breaks.
Terma! Oh, my, hey, wall, name that vina.
Can Rob's near nothing? It's a couple of shackles of that GT much.
Nabu, nubu, nabn, chim.
Work. Now.
Sul sul.
Dag dag.
Kata, ikata.
Oh, Fred my stone cow is blue fanano.
Oh,
Kung bloom bella mau. Hey, Tom, em ekalo mo now.
Stress mano ton. Ah, bah.
Em nu, here's new.
Oh, fana twarasta. Ikubada.
Well, it is no. Ah.
Shoo.
Ouch! Oh. Phew.
Underworsted. Is it what kind of dinner? It can't go
Oh, dim lao. Dim lao.
oh, a bear. Bear. Clear the bear.
Sautumumust. Twapum taurala. Taurala. Shishfu. Oh, shishfu. Skapo. Ah.
Grow. Schwein.
Clo.
Simply, Klein. Simply. Simply. Okay, Klein. Simply. Chef left you me. Clips him me. It's a lot of do, Mama. It's a lot of do. You know, put in I'm Lincoln.
叔叔。
Dede, ve la. Ah. Hmm. 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 Sum sum. Ah. Better. Salem. And then there's Granite. And then I got. And then Quee. Piff, haha. Nala wow. My lambless. And I'm just gonna. Punta bana la have. Me yow. Me la la hell. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bother.
Coon bloom by the mouth. Hey, to. Make a little moment now. Ella Butar. Ellis Ankang. Wait. Tear him up!
Guten Tag.
Well, this is the Legacy Collection that's been kind of released in 2025, back earlier this year. Thanks for that, Redeemed Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for that. Try not to over spam the redemptions a little too much, but otherwise you'll go through your points. You'll use up all your points issue too. Be right back. Hi. My reaction to The Sims 1 is I like the I like the game itself. I've actually got the box copy I brought on eBay used. I'll show it to you that I have the original copy of the game, mainly kept for archival reasons. This is the original game that I've got that I kept archived just because of the fact that It's too old to run on modern hardware, so I've got The Sims 1. And I've got the basic version, and I've got the deluxe version that is actually the one that comes with the Living Large expansion pack. This is the one that I had in 2005, brand new, the 2 CD set. The base game and the expansion on 2 CDs, this one that I had, and it contained an advertisement to The Sims Online, but let me cover up the serial key in the back of it. But this is actually The Sims Online, a game that was long defunct. It used to be a subscription-based service called The Sims Online, but it was a flop. And it lasted from 2003 to 2007, known as EA Land at the time. There was a remake known as FreeSo or Free Sims Online that was a recreation of The Sims Online, a fan-made recreation of it. But The Sims Online got discontinued, the actual FreeSo version known as Free Sims Online. That's what it was. That someone took The Sims Online and recreated it with some fan-made servers, recreating the original game, The Sims Online, in 2019. But it got shut down in 2024. The creator sunsetted The Sims or the Free Sims Online in 2024. It's sunset, so it's no longer available. I don't know why they shut it down, but I guess The Sims Online or Free Sims Online was starting to lose its traction because The Sims 1 being an online subscription game in early 2003 wasn't too popular amongst sim players, so they decided to EA decided to get rid of it after 2008. I'll give you a bit of a backstory. The Sims 1 originally came out on PC in early 2000, right around February 2000. I was a kid when the game launched back then. I was about 8 years old in 2000 back then. Let me see. I'll tell you how old I was back then. Hmm. I was 8 years old in 2000 when Sims 1 launched. Right around 2000, I was 8 years old. I was born in 1992, but I was actually 8 years old when that game came available in February back then. I was actually in elementary school when The Sims 2 launched in February 2004. Or actually, not February, I should say. Wrong. It's September 2004. Fall 2004 is when Sims 2 arrived, and I was in high school by summer of 2009. So by summer of 09 is when The Sims 3 launched. Sims 2 came in fall 2004. Sims 3 came out in summer of 2009. It launched in June 09, the collector's edition, in the regular version. This little thing right here I've got is a flash drive that a Twitch streamer sent me in a giveaway that I got some Gundams, and this was thrown in as a surprise. It's the Sims 3 Plumb Bob that came with the collector's edition back in 09. It's just a 2 gigabyte translucent flash drive that is Plumb Bob green that would come available with the Sims 3 Sims 3 collector's edition that would include a 2 gigabyte flash drive with bonus material from EA on it back in early 2009 when The Sims 3 came available. We had the standard edition and the collector's edition. I got the collector's edition that included the 2 gigabyte flash drive instead. I got that. Things like that. Another thing is EA is killing off TSM, known as The Sims Mobile. It's a mobile online only game that launched back in like 2018 or 2019, somewhere right around there. I'll tell you when The Sims Mobile launched. I'll get back to this, but I'm going to tell you when The Sims Mobile launched. The Sims Mobile launched in 2018. It's a mobile app for iOS and Android, and The Sims Free Play was actually surged. The Sims Free Play actually started up in 2011, back then. It's an online only game, though. The Sims Free Play requires a constant internet connection to play it on your mobile device or tablet. It's been around since 2011. The Sims Mobile is actually going away. It came out in 2018, but EA is killing it off in 2025. They delisted the app already ahead of time on October 21st that the app's been pulled, but the servers for it are going to go in 2026. So by October 21st, the app has been long since pulled down, but the servers for it are being erased by next year in January. Another thing is in the Sims world that the Sims studio has sent emails about the whole Sims EA shakeup. I'll explain. I'll read it. The Sims creators exit EA Creator Network after controversial EA buyout. The problem is Electronic Arts is getting acquired by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund and private equity firms. A number of Sims creators are backing out of the Creator Network, and this is from growing discomfort with the new ownership's ethical values and potential impact on the future of the Sims franchise. For many of us, The Sims has been a tool of creative expression for trailblazing inclusion and diversity in gaming. Now, with concerns about representation and transparency on the rise, some creators are opting to step away from the official partnerships to preserve the integrity of their work and online community. So essentially, with the EA buyout directly in Saudi Arabia, it's having a lot of people step away from the Sims or the EA Creator Network. So I'm not going to get too political, but Saudi Arabia is anti-LGBTQ plus, and this is causing quite a lot of backlash. The Sims has incorporated LGBTQIA plus since day one, from late 1999, early 2000. Since there was no social media back then, that The Sims 1 had LGBTQIA or LGBTQ representation in it. Back in E3 1999, developers of The Sims showcased two female Sims kissing in the game, but this actually has been in the game since then. But however, Saudi Arabia has an anti-LGBTQ plus stance and other problems that raise ethical concerns. But a lot of sim creators have left the EA network, have completely copped out of it, and just cut out of it due to all this problems caused. A lot of it. So it's things like that. James Turner also took a step back. He even left the EA Creator Network. Plumbella is a popular British-based Sims creator, also backed out of it. Stepho Sims also backed out of the EA Creator Network. So several Sims creators have pulled the plug on the EA Creator Network, as in walked out on it. Another thing that gets me is the fact that the Sims team has reassures creators that the Sims 4 future in a new email. I will explain this on what's going on, the whole shakeup in the Sims world. This is something that gets a lot of people in uproar. Even the Sims community is all up in the air about this. The Sims team acknowledges that the EA buyout for the first time, plus an update on the Black Photos bug update for TS4. Note when I say TS4, I'm referring to Sims 4 that came out in 2014. It's been a rough couple of weeks for the Sims 4 community and the future outlook of this franchise. EA announced a buyout by questionable private investors, switching the company from public to private company. EA has been a public company since 1991, but it goes private after a decade later. Many players, including EA employees, saw this change as bad as for the future of all gaming studios within Electronic Arts, with talks about possible studio downsizing and closure of low-profit video game studios such as BioWare. I'll get back to The Sims 1, but I'll explain this. The EA talks future of The Sims 4 after the buyout. The Sims team hasn't acknowledged a buyout until a new email surfaced last night. EA creator at Sweetash Gamer shared an email talking about the future of The Sims 4 to its creators. The first section acknowledged the conversations about the EA buyout, stating that EA's mission and values and commitment to players will not change and that The Sims will continue to be a safe space for creating authentic self-characters. This hopefully means that the freedom of supporting and creating LGBTQ plus characters will remain the same as it's been before. The latter part of the email confirms that The Sims 4 will continue its roadmap of new content from the game, confirming as of November 4, 2025, the game update and more content on the horizon as we look to an exciting 2026. I'll read it. Sul creators, we are coming out of a few big days where we saw many of you across events, including PAX Australia and TwitchCon. As we kick off the new week, we wanted to take a moment to thank you for being part of the Sims creator community and for everything you do to bring our shared world to life. You continue to inspire and amaze us every day. We also want you to know that we see the broader conversation happening around EA. It's important to reiterate that our mission, values, and commitment to players and fans around the world are not changing, and The Sims will continue to be a space where you can express your authentic self. We have so much to look forward to together with excited moments ahead. There will be a big update and some fresh freebies coming to The Sims 4 in early November, with more on the horizon as we look forward to an exciting 2026. Thank you for continuing to share your voice, passion, and imagination with us. We appreciate your partnership and remain committed to supporting with gratitude. The Sims team. Obviously, that in The Sims 4 is actually having a problem with a bad bug called the black photos issue. Okay, I'm still here. The ad just played, but it just finished. I'm not sure if it finished or not. It's about to start. So I'm going to let it continue, but it'll go to an ad and I'll be right back. I can't really run an ad because it's already in cooldown in effect, but however, my opinion on this whole thing with this is the EA buyout from a Saudi Arabia private equity firm in Saudi Arabia is a bit concerning. This also upset Sims players too, in a way, and the Sims studio acknowledges this too, and they've voiced their concern, voiced out how their reactions to it are. Okay, an ad did play. It just, I don't know how to react to it. Also, there is a issue of the photos turn black when you take a picture. It's years old bug which turns photos inside photo frames black for a very long time in November 4th. So if you take a photo in The Sims 4, it'll automatically cause the photos and paintings to turn blank after version 1.102.190 or version 1.82. That's what that is. So a fix is on the way. That's what's happening. Now, I'll explain what The Sims Mobile is. I played The Sims Mobile on Android after it launched in 2018. The Fire Monkeys team and EA developed the game, but the game will be permanently removed. It'll be just delisted, which was October 21st, which was like about a day or two ago, about 2 days ago. And now in 2026, in January, the entire servers will be knocked offline. I'll explain why. What started as a promising development from the Maxis team at Redwood City turned into an unstable maintenance and low effort updates at Fire Monkeys. Of course, it seems that the full focus and budget has been given to the Sims Replay team, which has been operating almost 15 years now with constant new updates and improvements. In the beginning of this year, the game has gotten a significant visual upgrade to enhance the lighting and texture features and modernize the look of the game. The Sims Mobile, however, has always gotten the short end of the stick from the development budget, offering its players only reruns of previous events and in-app purchases that cost an arm and a leg. I'll explain the full roadmap on it. The shutdown roadmap of The Sims Mobile. As announced in the official blog by The Sims Mobile team, the game will first get a new update on October 20th, which is before the 21st. That will remove the ability to make any in-app purchases in virtual currencies. Just a day after, on October 21st, 2025, the game will be removed completely from the Google Play, Android, and App Store iOS. Players who have downloaded the game before the removal on smartphone stores will get to play it for a few more months. From October, November, December. So October, November, December, 3 months, and then by January 20th, the game will be completely down for good. The Sims mobile players will get to enjoy a limited 2-week period from January 6, 2026, when all premium Create a Sim and build mode items will become available for free. Finally, on January 20th, 2026, the game servers will be shut down completely. I'll explain the roadmap. October 20th, 2025 new update. The final update for The Sims Mobile will be available to download from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. From this date forward, players will no longer be able to purchase packs or spend any real money within TSM. Any existing Sim Cash or Simoleons or tickets can still be used until January 20th, 2026. In the final update, releasing on October 20th, 2025, everyone will receive unlimited energy to help them make the most of this time. This should make it easier to complete projects and enjoy the last few months of play. October 21st, 2025, delisted from the App Stores. The Sims Mobile will be delisted from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store on October 21st at 1:30 p.m. UTC, Universal Time Coordinate. It will no longer be available for new downloads, but players who already have the Sims Mobile installed or previously downloaded can still update or re-download it. If you're using the Google Play Store and have already downloaded The Sims Mobile, it should update as normal. If you have deleted it in the past and would like to re-download it, you can go do so by going into My Apps and Games section and in your app library to find it. If you're using the Apple App Store, you will need to open the Apple App Store and access My Purchases and search for The Sims Mobile to find it. If you're having trouble updating it this way, try deleting the app and re-downloading it using this method again. January 6, 2026, content unlocked. All build mode and Create a Sim CAS items will unlock for every player. These won't be limited by levels, so that means everything in build mode and CAS are available. We want to give everyone an opportunity to build their dream home, design their perfect Sims, and experience everything TSM has to offer before the servers close. We would love to see what you create if you would like to share it with us. January 20th, 2026 server closure. The servers will shut down at 1:59 p.m. Universal Time Coordinate, or UTC. After this time, The Sims Mobile will no longer be playable because the game progress is stored on our servers. Saved data will no longer be available. That's essentially the gist of what's happening. That after October 21st, 2025, the game is delisted on mobile. But after January 2026, January 20th, by that time, the game goes. The Sims mobile team hasn't answered why the game is being shut down. It hasn't, unfortunately. but you won't be able to play The Sims Mobile at all after January 20th. The servers will be long sunset, therefore, it will no longer be possible after that. Note that's the case. So that's that. Also, and another side note is Windows 10 is also went end of life. It went EOL, meaning it no longer gets extended support updates after a set time. That's what that is. But back to The Sims. Let's get back to it.
Oh. Was talentos. Et toi?
Punta bana la have. Me yao. Me la la hell. Hey.
Oh, that broke. I have tried at least The Sims Mobile a bare minimum of once or twice here and there, but I quit playing it after I realized that The Sims Replay and The Sims Mobile always needed a consistent internet connection in the background, as both The Sims Mobile and The Sims Replay synchronize to real world time. They do. And I've got something interesting I want to show you, too. I've got a Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 SMT217S. The S stands for Sprint, but this tablet here still has limited use in 2025. It runs Android 4.4 KitKat. It used to run Android 4.1 Jelly Bean on it, but it got upgraded to Android 4.2, or I should say 4.4 rather. But um, another interesting note is that there is an IR blaster on the side of the tablet. That little black window is an infrared blaster that has no use in 2025 due to because the app called the Peel Smart Remote does not function anymore due to the servers being long gone. It's got a built-in IR blaster. There are some tablets made by Samsung in 2014, 2013 that have a built-in infrared blaster on the side that you would open up the Peel Smart Remote, tap a button, and point it at the TV when it's programmed to control it. Like a traditional remote, you can see the infrared coming from the light. There's an infrared light. Cameras can pick up the infrared signal from the light itself like that. That's an infrared light that's not visible to the naked eye. Only the camera can see it. That's how that works. Before I get back to The Sims 1, I wanted to show you the tablet. This is what it looks like. but I will actually turn the tablet off and back on. Let me cut the light off. I will turn the brightness down a bit. You can barely see it, but this is kind of hard to see on the on through the camera. Kind of hard. This is running an old version of Android, so I can't really capture the screen because it's running an old version of Android, which no longer works with the Google Play Store in 2025. But let me lower down the brightness so you can kind of see it a little better. Kind of hard to capture the tablet screen, but I'll just let you listen to the startup and shutdown sound of it. Actually, I muted it. Oops, hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta restart it. I muted the tablet sound, so I need to turn it back on and turn off the mute. I got this off of eBay, good refurbished condition, recently on eBay, because I saw it and I was like, Sprint's used to be a cellular network company that existed from the early 2000s to 2018, 2019, where T-Mobile brought Sprint and merged it, which caused Sprint to shut down and merge, and other cell carriers that relied on the Sprint network to do the same, to switch networks. Hang on. This is a CDMA tablet that requires the CDMA network of Sprint to activate, but it still is usable without the cellular network. Just some functions are not available due to the Sprint network being long gone. There. Let me let you hear how it sounds. I don't know if you can hear this through the mic, but you'll get to hear the audio of the tablet. Let me just turn it off and turn it back on. You kind of heard it, but here you go. Let me just turn it back on, that way you can hear the noise. You can probably barely hear the noise, but that's the Sprint startup and shutdown sounds of the tablet. If I can just let it play. You probably can't hear it, but that was the startup and shutdown. There it is. There's a Sprint logo of it at the time that Sprint was still a thing. Things like that. So I just thought I'd showcase that tablet. There is a T-Mobile version known as the Galaxy or the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 T217 or 217 P217, something like that. The one I have is a Sprint variant, but the other one is a T version. It is a T217S. There's a T217T for T-Mobile, and there's an AT&T variant of the tablet too, as well. So there you go. And I also wanted to show you that I ordered some blank DVD and I actually ordered some blank DVD and CDRW media. Hold on. I ordered some more blank media again just because it was fun to have that. Fun to have physical blank media from like the old days. This is the Sony DVD RW media I brought off eBay, new in box, new old stock. And this is the Hewlett Packard CDRW I brought new old stock that has no longer been produced anymore. I brought these just to have them since I used to use blank media back in 2009, burn open source operating systems onto disk and boot from them on my old laptop I used to have back then. Back to The Sims. I just thought I'd show it. I thought I'd showcase what I have.
Tostado que não é. Oh, it's down a lot about it. Ik ook down to one taking down all
In The Sims 1, this is the legacy version that Electronic Arts actually added the ability to zoom in and out with a scroll wheel. They did. Okay, and we're back.
But I don't know what it today when I yell it, but yeah.
One, two, three. 3 doghouses.
Hey, how about Bobby T, me? But Brown Dave, Kiki Party.
is raw, it's kan snart där i stofagan jawlane. Mitt haus.
I'm going to actually play something a bit different. I'm going to play a game called Klax, or KLAX, a simple tile puzzle game. I'll change to that. I wanted to play a little bit of The Sims for an hour, so I will show you what Klax is about. It's essentially a retro arcade game from 1990. I'm going to play it through a Sega Genesis emulator, of course. That's the best way I can do that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Let me just switch to the windowed view so that way it's easier to see since it's an old game. That is a search bar, but ignore that. It's a Windows or Microsoft Edge search bar. This will be the Klax game played here. I hate it when it does that. Hold on, I'm gonna reopen it again. It just suddenly decides to not want to work correctly. Hang on. Yeah, it's not showing anything. It doesn't like that. Hold on, it's a white screen on my end. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't like being dragged on the external screen. It doesn't really like that. So it'll have to stay on my primary one. It hates being on any external monitor. But this is the game that came out in the late 90s. You lose if you drop 3 tiles or if the bin is too full. This one you must get 3 diagonals. Oh. Oh. There. I gotta get up to 1,000 points. Oh. Oops. Oh. Oops. Oop. Whoops. Failure. Oop. Oh. 6 diagonals. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Failure. Oh. 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 This is not easy right here. 55 tiles? Uh-oh. That's 55. Wow, that's a lot. Hmm. Oh. 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 Failure. Oh. 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 Ah. Oops. This is not really easy here, surviving 55 tiles. No, it's not. Oh. Oh. Trying to survive 55 tiles is no fun. Oh. Ah. Oh. Miss. Oh. I did it. Yes. 2,500 points. Whoa. Hmm. Wax is not easy, as you can see, that I have a hard time with this game. Really, I do. Here's the Game Gear version. Point Wade. Oh. This is the Sega Game Gear version of Class. The puzzle game. Be right back. Let's see. Time for some more Game Gear games, I guess. Or some Sega Genesis stuff. Oops. Meant to do that. Meant to do something different. James Pond. This is a game I tried in 2005. Operation Starfish, James Pond 3.
Good luck, Pond.
We're depending on you, Pond. Good luck, Pond.
Ouch. That wasn't very smart. Ow. Ow. Ouch. That hurts. Ow. Ow. Ouch. Oops.
We're depending on you, Pond.
Oops. Ouch.
Good luck, Pond. We are depending on you, Pond.
Ouch. Wow. Ow. Oops. Ow. Ow. Ah. Oops. Ah, man.
We are depending on you, Pond. Good luck, Pond.
Whoa. Wouch. Ow. 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 Oops. It's been about 2 hours, so I'm going to go have me some dinner to eat, but that will be all for me for right now. In fact, I think I will automatically go say hi to a streamer that is Norse themed that is MBK back from TwitchCon. I'll just forward you to him or I'll say hi to him. See you there.